Thanks for joining us. Mother's Day action on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Baltimore Orioles have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. And on the mound today, Dean Kremer.
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Now it's going to be Ke'Bryan Hayes.
The third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
The pitch. Fastball for a strike. And we're underway here on Mother's Day. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. Two strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Edward Olivares stands in now and watches strike one. 2 RBIs last night, 2 of the 3 runs they scored in the game. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 10, Brian.
One gone, runner at first. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. On a line out towards center. Mullins hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's the Pirates lineup now. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Rowdy Tellez.
And Boog, he's a big-time run producer for these guys, man. Leading the team in homers, runs batted in, doing damage on the regular, man. Making opposing pitchers just sweat out there. It's kind of fun to watch. Get ready for a show when he steps into the box.
O'Neal Cruz in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The 0-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Hot shot to third. They take the force out number 3. Pirates leave 1, and now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Our starter in this one, Martin Perez. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Cedric Mullins leading things off and takes a strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Perez, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Mullins on at first, nobody out. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Flips it behind his back. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Anthony Santander at the plate. And that one fouled off. And he deals. Boots it.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and it might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
And at first, and next for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. 2 for 9 so far in the series. Swing and a ball popped up. Gonzalez makes the grab, and that's the inning. And the Orioles leave 1. We played an inning, no score. Back now at Oriole Park, top of the second. Here's Rowdy Tellez. Kremer back to work. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rutschman makes the catch, and there's one gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. And that's through there for a strike. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
And that one almost got him. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Next one misses. 3-1. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And here's the rookie catcher, Endy Rodriguez. 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
No score here in the second. Oh, and 2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. 0-2 now. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Chapman makes the catch, inning over. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Baltimore, here's Adley Rutschman. And the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Grounded to third. Could be two. On to Gonzalez for one. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice. Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Jorge Mateo stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And makes the grab. And that will end the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Andrew McCutchen. Kremer back to work. Check swing didn't go. 1-0. McCutchen over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Hard hit right side. Whips it to Mountcastle. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. And there's a strike. Gonzalez, 23 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Next offering misses, and it's 1-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. In the air, right field. And it falls. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Throw to first, and he's back safely. And now the 0-1. Runner goes again. He swings and fouls one off. Gonzalez over at first with 1 away. Check on the runner. Gonzalez back easily. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw. Save.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for these guys.
Runner leads away at second. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Man at second. In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. The 2-2 on the way. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 1 out and a runner at second. And now the count filled up 3-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And he walked him.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
1 down. Next is the designated hitter, Edward Olivares. Taps softly third base side, a swinging bunt, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
To the right side, and it's through for a hit. Now a long throw home, and they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Brian Reynolds here. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Double steal. There's a line drive to left field. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And there's 2 away. Here's O'Neal Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Hit on the ground to the right side. He steps on the bag. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. The wind of the pitch. And ball 1. Urias, a reigning Gold Glove winner in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he's a native of Mexico. Swing and a high fly ball to left. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's 1 down. And now it's Austin Hayes. Hayes measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, Bill, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
Makes the catch and a couple of quick outs. So the lineup flips over. Cedric Mullins digs in now. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Ground ball right side. Sends it to first, and they get Mullins for the out. Play made, that ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to inning number 4. It's the Pirates 1 and the Orioles nothing. As we go to the top of the 4th, at the plate for Pittsburgh, Rowdy Tellez. The wind to kick the pitch. Line and caught at third by Chapman. The Gold Glover makes the play.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's 2 down. Here's the catcher, Andy Rodriguez. He popped out his first time. And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
And base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew.
Runner at first with 2 away. Andrew McCutcheon, the next to hit. Line drive. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Now the number 2 hitter, Gunnar Henderson. And a pitch. Swings through that.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
You know, these Orioles just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
And that's a base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Stepping in, Anthony Santander. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Move over to first, trying to keep him close.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Liner caught it second to first, but he's back in time. Nice hustle to avoid the double play there.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 1 so far. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these guys are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Can't make the play. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Here comes the 0-1. Swings through that high fastball.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, and try to climb the ladder.
And the 0-2. Struck him out on the foul tip.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now here is Matt Chapman. Chapman gets a piece there. Here comes a pitch. Slow roller up the middle. Gonzalez to first in time. And that is the inning. Orioles strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. The wind of the pitch. Lifted in the air down the left side, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. And a pitch. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Kicks and fires. Out there to center. Mullins on his horse. Makes the grab on the run. And a quick out, number one. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Up next for the Pirates, Ke'Bryan Hayes. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Back up that got him. Whips it to Mountcastle, and the first two set down in the top of the fifth. Well, these are the ones you hate to see. It got him right in the head. Amazingly, he looks like he might be okay. He's kind of waving everyone off.
Wow. Yeah, I'm pretty amazed. They obviously take any shot to the head very seriously, but you're right, Boog. It looks like he's doing okay out there. Thank goodness.
Olivares stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a miss.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And a weak ground ball to the left side. Whips it to first on the run. That's the third out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Pirates 1 and the Orioles nothing. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And here is Jorge Mateo. And a pitch. To the right side. And he can't come up with it. No outs, runner at first. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Just missed. And the 1-0. Runner on the go. Pitch inside. Throw to second. Great jump.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
So now the DH spot, Austin Hayes. Oh, nice play to first. Nicely done for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. In the air, left field. Sawinski under it. And that will end the inning. One left for the Orioles. They trail here 1-0. Back here in Baltimore, and now the center fielder, Brian Reynolds. Kremer back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now one away.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, it quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Next to hit, O'Neal Cruz. Here's a rocket out to left. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Tellez, 28 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. To the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Back-to-back base hits. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And here is Andy Rodriguez. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Tellez, the lead runner at second. Sawinski on at first with 2 down. On the ground, right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Kicks and deals. Got him swinging. 2 left on. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Pirates 1 and the Orioles nothing. Back here at the ballpark. Now here is Gunnar Henderson.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
In for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So digging in, Anthony Santander. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Nobody out, runner at first. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. In to score from first. It's 1-1.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
Beautiful swing in his last at-bat, opposite field knock.
Out to short. Cruz on to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
The catcher, number 35.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a duck.
Now this one gets through. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and the Orioles take the lead. It's 2-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Now it's Matt Chapman, and first offering is fouled off. One-run game, one out, one on.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
At the belt and fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Jorge Mateo now. Ripped to short. They get the force. That ends the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 2 and the Pirates 1. Top of inning number 7. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. And here it comes.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The pitch. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And the righty deals. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Ground ball to the right side. Throws to Henderson. On to first. Out. Double play. Just got it there in time.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab after a long run. And that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Number 27.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
Well, one-run game. Now it's the second baseman, Ramon Urias. The pitch. That's to third. Hayes whips it across, and they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Austin.
So up next, Austin Hayes. And a foul ball. The pitch. Line drive, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
All over that one right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Right side. McCutchen has it sized up. He's got it. Out number 2.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop,
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one the other way. And that is that. And the Orioles leave one, but they still lead it 2-1. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the DH, Edward Olivares. That's ripped into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Reynolds in the box lays off for ball 1. And a ground ball to first. He handles it himself. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. There's a swing and a drive. Mullins ranging back some more. That'll touch down off the base of the fence. Mullins whips it back in as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Dean Kremer done for the afternoon, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Dylan Tate.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And the batter now, Rowdy Tellez. That one missed.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next offering misses down and away. Runner at second, 2 down. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And that one is gone. He blasts one out to right, and that gives him a lead. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance, and they found a way to fight back big time. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's the left fielder, Jack Sawinski. That one catches the zone, strike one. And a swing and a miss.
Here's the count.
Stays alive. And that's downstairs and outside. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Mateo trying to get there. And puts the squeeze on that. And that ends the inning. Cannonball coming. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. On the mound now for the Pirates, Ben Heller.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Chopper right side. The flip. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tie and run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Lifted in the air, right center field. McCutchen has it sized up. Brings it in, and there are 2 outs. And into the box for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that one hops the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's Matt Chapman. And that's in the dirt. The next pitch misses. Now 2-0.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
The pitch. Bounced up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. One left for the Orioles. And it's still a 3-2 ball game. We go to the ninth. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Andy Rodriguez. Tate back to work. Ball one, no strikes. Tate, in his fourth year, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Mateo makes the catch. One down. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Softly hit to third. Chapman over to first in time. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
First offering misses the mark.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Going to count 1-2. Goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down that time. Bottom part of the order. 7-8-9. 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Pirates 3 and the Orioles 2. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, David Bednar.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Well, 1-run game. Jorge Mateo now at the plate. What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's looking to tie it up with one swing. So he's going to take and get into this at bat and try to get deep into the bat. Ultimately, however he can, get to first base. And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. Next pitch is popped up. And there's one away.
Now back, second baseman.
Ramon Urias will hit next. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
This to third, and foul ball.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Late swing fouled off. Out to short, Cruz. Throw to first is in time. Now only 1 out remaining. Orioles down to their final out. Austin Hayes digs in now.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Right side, hard hit. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
Big spot here, bottom of the ninth, down to their final out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. That misses, and that is ball one.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
The 1-0. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 3 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs on 11 hits, 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you, drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.